I am a music major and a media studies major, so I've been studying a little bit of film and a little bit of music, and my job actually isn't to make the films. What it is to do is to write the music for the films or to find music that goes along with the films. So films have been around for a while, and when the films first came out, they were all silent films. But music has always been a big, important part of films. So when the silent films were playing at the film houses, they would actually, back in the old times, have a full orchestra come and play over the music, have a soundtrack to it. So soundtracks have been around for nearly 100 years. And basically since then it's evolved into a very intricate process of editing and so many levels of going back and perfecting, this syncing the music with every moment in the movie. And so one of the biggest points of adding music to movies is to heighten the emotions that are in the movie. So when you're deciding music for a scene, you want to make sure that you understand what emotions are being conveyed in that scene. So if it's like a spy movie and they're really hurried to try and sneak past someone, you don't want to be playing I don't know, like some pop song, or you really want to be playing like a cool spy song. Or if it's like a love scene, you'll be wanting to maybe play a ballad or some really sweet song that goes along with what's happening. So I want to try something out. I want one of you guys to volunteer. Do any of you have your script printed out? So why don't you guys read, just read these lines very quickly. Stand up here and sort of perform them, and then we're going to try something out. First we're going to listen to them with no music, and then we're going to try different pieces of music and see if it works or not.
Hello everyone, ha ha ha, and now let's go meet our contestants. Over in this side is Emma Jolly, and on the left side is Maddie Lee. Say hi, contestants.
Okay, that's perfect. So let's go from the beginning to there. And now we're going to play different music in the background, and I want you guys to think, does this go along with it, or how does it add to it, or is it just taking away from it by being too distracting? So I'm going to go through some different pieces, and what I want you guys to do is try and act it in the same way. Don't change your acting to match the music, because when you have film, you've already filmed a performance, you obviously can't change the acting.
Hello everyone, ha ha ha, and now let's go meet our contestants. Over on this side is Emma Jolly, and on the left side is Maddie Lee. Say hi, contestants.
Hi, I'm so sad to be here.
Hi, I guess.
Okay, nice. So, what do you guys think? I actually was surprised. I thought that kind of went along well. I wasn't expecting to as well, but what do you guys think? What are some of your thoughts?
I thought it was good at the beginning. Later it started getting
Yeah.
It started getting a little strange.
So what you want to do is, I think you want to basically choose a song first and put it in the into the video editing software, and you'll just want to see if sort of it has the general feel. So I think that actually has a good general feel for. I think that's how you doing.
Good.
I think that song actually went well with sort of the emotions of the scene and what was going on. And then you'll want to go back and you want to move it around so it exactly syncs up. So those moments like the buzzer, are on the beat of the music, or there's something happening in the music to go along with it. So really you want to choose a song first that goes along with the general feel, and then you want to time it up, and you can even cut it up into pieces and push it together so that it is exactly where you want it to be. So you guys start your scene.
Hello everyone, ha ha ha, and now let's go meet our contestants. Over on this side is Emma Jolly, and on the left side is Maddie Lee. Say hi, contestants.
Hi, I'm so sad to be here.
Hi, I guess.
Okay. So what was going on there? It really wasn't working. It sounded really awkward.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think? Give me some of your opinion.
I think at the end.
Did you see what was happening? It was almost like they were talking at the same speed, but it felt so much longer. It was almost painful to watch because it was so slow in the background, and they were speaking fast because they're on a game show. They're supposed to be really animated and excited. And here's this slow music in the background that just is making it seem so boring. Now that music could be great in another scene. Actually, that's from Lord of the Rings. Anyone like Lord of the Rings? Yeah. So that's one of the greatest soundtracks of all time. The music is incredible. But clearly just in this scene it doesn't work. So there's plenty of other scenes that would work really well in, but this is the right one.
Everyone, ha ha ha, and now let's go meet our contestants. Over in this side is Emma Jolly, and on the left side is Maddie Lee. Say hi, contestants.
Hi, I'm so sad to be here. Hi, I guess.
Alright.
Okay, so
That was kind of distracting.
Why do you guys think it was so distracting?
Because a lot of people like that song.
Well, not only that, but did you notice what happened? We played the song, and halfway through when they were talking, it went to the rap verse. And so Ludacris was rapping over them, and you were trying to listen to what they were saying, but he was speaking so fast that it was hard to decipher who was talking. So that's a good reason that you'll want to choose parts of the song that are just like more melodic a lot of the times, and that don't overpower what they're saying. And if you do want to choose a moment that like there's more of like a verse where it's not really as much of a chorus, but it's sort of just speaking, then you'll just want to lower the music a little bit so you can hear over them. But now let's try one last thing, and I think this one's going to work hopefully really well. So,
hello everyone, ha ha ha, and now let's meet our contestants. Over on this side is Emma Jolly, and on the left side is Maddie Lee. Say hi, contestants.
Hi, I'm so excited here. Hi, I guess.
So do you guys know what that song was?
No.
Probably not. Do you know what that song was? It's The Price is Right. Does anyone know that? It comes on right there. The Price is Right. That was a theme song to it. So that's actually from another game show. And it sort of like alludes back to it. It reminds you of like an old game show in the 70s. I'm sure you guys have seen video clips of those. So you sort of have two directions you can go in. I really like the first song. I really like the last one we played. If you wanted to make it more of like you know, sort of corny, cheesy game show, you know, where you're like, hello, my name is this, you know, and if that's how you guys are going to act it, then that would be a great song at the end. But if you guys wanted to do like more of a modern game show, like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, or if you want it to be more intense, then you might want a little more intense music, or like the first music might work better. So it really depends on, you know, you have your script, but then the music can help take it in a direction, and it can really set the scene. You know, especially a lot of times in lower budget movies where you don't have as much money to make an elaborate set, it really is relying on the music to create the atmosphere of, you know, where you are. So if you wanted to be a gladiator, if I wanted to make a movie about gladiators, I obviously can't afford to build the Colosseum in Rome, you know, where gladiators fight. But I can choose music that's really loud and epic and, you know, sort of like the Lord of the Rings we were listening to, that can help set the scene and make people believe that I'm actually there. So that's all I have. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're kind of going to be like doing it outside. Like,
okay.
The movie's going to be like mostly outside.
Yeah.
So, like if we're going to like have speakers like while we're filming, I have the feeling there's no electrical outlets inside.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually that happens a lot. Sometimes when you're trying to actually build the music into the scene, it gets really confusing. The two things you can do are, do any of you have like iHomes? They're like, those actually, yeah, they plug into the wall, but I think a lot of them you can actually take it out and put batteries in, and then you can run around with them. And like a lot of the times when we're filming stuff, we'll have someone right behind the camera holding up the speakers and like playing the music. And you'll want to test out the levels, so you won't want to, maybe putting it right next to the camera won't work. You want to put it sort of to the side so it doesn't overpower what they're saying. Yeah, you're not going to necessarily be playing the whole same song the entire time. Like you might want to change depending on how the mood changes. And sort of what might help actually is like write down, like if like for a specific part you want music for, write down all the emotions you feel like, oh, I feel like this is like, you know, happy and joyful, and you know, you can write down the different emotions and then start to think in your head, well, what songs go along with those emotions that like I like or that I listen to. So that's it. Anyone? Yeah?
And we can add it after we do the filming, and after we get edited onto iMovie, then we can add the music.
You can add the music. The other thing is, yeah, I would film the scenes just with the voices, and then you can go back and add the music in, and then you can actually adjust the level so that if it's like too loud, you can pull it down.
Oh, good.
You can fade in and out.
And you can fade in and out too.
Thank you. Yay.
Thanks, guys. Yeah.
That was awesome.
Oh, thank you.